Here's why Michigan can win the national championship this year. It all starts with J.J. McCarthy, who I think is the best quarterback in the country. He's supported by the best offensive line in the country, who should have several people drafted, as well as the best running back room in the country with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards. They have 84% of their offensive production and 78% of their defensive production returning from last year, highlighted by Junior Colson, the All-Big Ten linebacker. They get Ohio State at home, and they've shown the last 2 years they can out-physical Ohio State and dominate that game. The question becomes, how can they beat Georgia? The last 2 years, Georgia in the SEC championship game in 2021 lost to Alabama when Bryce Young was able to walk up and down the field throwing the ball. And in the national title game that year, they beat Alabama when Jameson Williams went down. To me, that was a turning point in that game. And last year in the playoff for Georgia, when they played Ohio State, when Marvin Harrison Jr. went down, that also is to me when the game shifted and allowed Georgia to win that semifinal game. Now, Michigan doesn't have a Marvin Harrison Jr., and they don't have a Jameson Williams, but they do have what I think can be one of the best offensives in the country. The question is, can J.J. McCarthy make enough plays, either through the air or with his feet? He's a really good athlete to beat Georgia. They're not going to out physical Georgia, but if Michigan can match Georgia's physicality and J.J. McCarthy can make enough plays on his own, I think that will happen, and that's how Michigan can beat Georgia and win the national championship this year.